Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Friday, July 29, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Baltimore Orioles vs Cincinnati Reds. Our team pick is Baltimore Orioles, and here is why. Baltimore took 3 of 4 with Tampa Bay in their most recent series as they earned a shutout win Thursday afternoon. The Orioles entered Thursday night 4th in the AL East, 16 games behind the Yankees for the top spot in the division. They were 3 games behind Seattle for the final wild card spot in the American League playoff picture. On Thursday, Anthony Santander, RBI, and Trey Mancini, run, 2 RBI, each had a pair of hits in the contest for Baltimore. Mancini hit his 10th homer of the season, an inside-the-park shot, to help the Orioles in the victory. Jordan Lyles, 7-8, earned the win as he threw 5.2 scoreless innings, allowing 3 hits with 4 walks and 4 strikeouts. Felix Bautista pitched the final 1.1 innings, allowing no runs on no hits with no walks and 3 strikeouts, for his 3rd save. Cincinnati missed a chance to earn a series win over Miami as they fell apart in the late stages to end up with a split. The Reds entered Thursday night in the basement of the NL Central race, 16.5 games behind the Brewers for the top spot. They were 13.5 games behind the Cardinals for the 3rd and final wild card spot in the National League. Against Miami Thursday, Tommy Pham, run, 2 RBI, had 3 hits while Brandon Drury, run, added 2 in the loss. Tyler Naquin added his 7th homer of the year in a losing effort. Garrett Ashcraft threw 6.2 innings, allowing 4 runs, 3 earned, on 8 hits with 2 walks and 6 strikeouts, but didn't factor in the decision. Hunter Strickland, 1-3, took the loss in relief as he allowed 3 runs on 1 hit with 1 walk, no strikeouts and a hit batter without recording an out. We're talking about 2 teams heading in different directions as we head into the final weekend before the trade deadline. The Reds are buried in the NL Central basement, never able to really dig themselves out of that 3-22 hole that they started the season in this year. Minor has been brutal with just 1 win on the books and an ERA north of 6. He is 0-5 in his last 6 starts, and even when he manages to turn in a decent outing, the offense dries up for the Reds. Creamer was roughed up in his last start, but give the Orioles credit. They just went through a 10-game stretch spanning the All-Star break, where the only teams they faced were the Yankees and Rays. Baltimore split those 10 games and are above the .500 mark going into this series. With the Reds scuffling and the Orioles playing decent ball, give Baltimore the upper hand here. Our total pick is over the total. And here is why. Neither Dean Creamer or Mike Minor have been good pitchers this season and should give up a few runs apiece. Looking at the previous 7 games, these offenses have been clicking as the Orioles are scoring 4.14 runs per game, while the Reds are averaging 5.86 runs per game in that stretch. A huge reason to score runs at a good rate is hitting the ball over the fence, as Cincinnati has hit 9 homers, while Baltimore has hit 7 home runs in that same 7-game stretch. Go with the over to hit in this game. St. Louis Cardinals vs Washington Nationals. Our team pick is St. Louis Cardinals minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The St. Louis Cardinals will welcome their 2 star players back into their lineup as they are no longer playing in Toronto. They have been up and down in their last 10 as well. They are 5-5 and looking to start a winning streak. The Cardinals are also in 2nd place in the NL Central as they are only 3.0 games behind the Milwaukee Brewers for 1st place. At the plate, the Cardinals have been driving in runs all season. They are currently scoring 4.67 runs per game and hitting .252 as a team. This is the 9th most runs scored per game and the 9th highest overall team batting average. They have shown that they aren't one-dimensional at the plate, as they have multiple guys that can step up and change the game with 1 at-bat. They have also done a great job of stringing together hits and driving in runs when they have men in scoring position. St. Louis has a ton of power inside their lineup as they are averaging 1.10 bombs per game. I also expect them to stay aggressive once they have reached base safely as well. They have already recorded 64 stolen bases this season, which is the 5th most. The Cardinals will do whatever it takes to move runners into scoring position. The Washington Nationals took down the Los Angeles Dodgers in their previous series, as they will be looking to keep this hot streak rolling. They are currently 4-6 in their last 10, as they have struggled up until their previous series. They are also in last place in the NL East, as they are still 28.0 games behind the first place New York Mets. At the plate, the Nationals are scoring 3.94 runs per game and hitting .247 as a team. This is the 27th least amount of runs scored per game, but the 12th highest overall team batting average. They have shown that they can consistently reach base safely, but they have struggled to drive in men when they are in scoring position. Washington is also still searching for power in their lineup, as they are only averaging .79 home runs per game. This is the second lowest average in the league, as it takes a ton for the Nationals to score multiple runs each game. To score, they must string together multiple hits. I also expect the Nationals to stay very conservative once they reach base safely. They have only recorded 40 stolen bases this season, which is the 23rd least in the MLB. They can't risk losing any base runners, as they need to score every chance they can get. I will be riding with the Cardinals run line in this one. St. Louis looked solid at the plate in their last game, and now they are getting their two superstars back in the lineup. They are also scoring the 9th most runs per game, and they have the 9th highest overall team batting average. They will continue to reach base safely against Anibal Sanchez, and the Cardinals will continue to score throughout this game. St. Louis has also averaged the 14th most home runs per game, with 1.10. They will hit a bomb or two in this one and separate themselves from the Nationals. Washington has struggled at the plate and in the field all season, as they just won't be able to keep up with the Cardinals when they are at the plate. Washington is scoring the 27th least amount of runs per game, but they have allowed the most. The Nationals are surrendering 5.58 runs per game, which is simply too much. The Cardinals will take advantage of their poor hitting and fielding, and this game won't stay close. Our total pick is over 9. The Cardinals are averaging 4.59 runs per game and 4.44 runs per game on the road. They averaged 4.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Nationals. With Washington giving up 5.27 runs per game at home, the Cardinals will go over their average in this game. The Nationals are averaging 3.84 runs per game and 3.73 runs per game at home. They averaged 3 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals. With St. Louis giving up 4.38 runs per game on the road, the Nationals will score enough runs to push the score over the total. Philadelphia Phillies vs Pittsburgh Pirates. Our team pick is Pirates for the win. And here is why. The Phillies won their second straight game Thursday and currently sit third in the NL East, 9.5 games behind first place New York. The Phillies are also tied with the Cardinals for the final wild card spot. Philadelphia is 26-22 on the road and has been the 6th best money team for sports bettors at plus $602 when away from their home fans, according to Covers.com. The Phillies also have a winning 16-13 record against Southpaws. The Pirates have lost 4 games in a row and 9 of their last 11, but Thursday night they showed no quit. In fact, Pittsburgh's last 4 losses have all been by 2 runs or less. The young roster is currently without a good portion of the power it had for most of the season. Brian Reynolds, 15 HR 32 RBI, who is on paternity leave, and slugger Daniel Vogelbach, 12 HR 34 RBI, was also traded away shortly after the All-Star break. This pick is with Quintana listed, assuming he does not get traded. The Pirates have played hard, even during their current losing streak. Pittsburgh has also won Quintana's last 3 home starts, which were against the Marlins, Yankees, and Cubs, and he has an ERA of 1.50 and 17 strikeouts in that stretch. For the Phillies, Bailey Falter is harder to trust. The 25-year-old has allowed an average of 1 home run per 3 innings over his last 5 starts, and he has not gone beyond 5 innings in a game this season. I expect the Pirates to have success against the Phillies' pen again late again, and for Quintana to stay hot at home and lead the upset. Our total pick is under 8.5 runs. And here is why. The offenses in the previous 9 games do not show many signs of being able to put a crooked number on the scoreboard, as Philadelphia is averaging 4.33 runs per game in that span, while Pittsburgh is scoring 2.56 runs per game in that stretch. Neither team has done exceptionally well when looking at the batting average of balls in play, as the Phillies are 20th with a .288 BABIP, while the Pirates are 27th in MLB with a .273 BABIP so far. The under is 16.63 in their previous 25 games against one another, so go with the under to hit here as well.